Good evening, everybody. It's Lunbox back again for a follow-up to the Cobra Strike Season 5 Assassin Build Showcase. I promised we were going to show some maps in a separate video at some point, and this is that video. But first, I would like to address some comments that came up in the release of the first video. I learned some stuff. I'm not always right, and that's okay. But regarding attack speed specifically, it is almost a non-issue with martial arts assassins in the sense that you really just need to get to 20 in some way, shape, or form, and then you can let burst of speed or even just stick at 20 and you'll be okay. You don't need to do any more than that. So good to learn. I've tested with 0 IS on gear. I've tested with 20 IS on gear, and it works. It works really well. This build is super flexible, but not needing so much IS on your gear like I had in the last video actually opens you up to a lot of gearing options. So you can spec more into defense if you're doing tough maps or hardcore. You can spec more into magic find if you would like. So you have a lot more gear freedom than I initially set out with this, and you will see in this video I've made some changes as well because we're going to be doing some maps. Let's see. Secondly, some things I'd like to talk about is, so we already talked about MF and defense, but good plague bases. So I mentioned +3 to Venom. That's a must. You have to have a not +3 to Venom, +3 to Cobra Strike. That's a must. You have to have that for your plague base. But ideally, you would have +3 to Cobra Strike and +3 to Venom for the absolute max DPS setup you can have on a plague base. However, I was thinking, and there were some other things you can do, such as getting something that has Cobra Strike and Dragonflight on it, because that would save you quite a few skill points actually. It would save you, let me check. 1, 2, 3, it would save you 4 skill points if you did that. That you can then pump and put into whatever else you want. So, today we are going to show some maps. I'm going to show you a Horizons, a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3 map. So we're going to do a Horizons memory because Horizons has poison immunes, and we're going to go through it super fast. We're going to do a Tomb of Zoltan Cool maybe, a River of Blood, and finally a victory lap with a Blood Moon because Blood Moons go really fast. This build destroys cows. So let's go ahead and get right into that, shall we? The things I've changed to my gear, not too much, but really just the boots and the belt. Right here I have Verdungo's Hardy Cord for more defensive option. So right now we're sitting at, where did it go? Damage reduction, about 39% passive before we do anything. Wisp Projector, Water Walks is another thing to make our block even better. And this is our resists prior to using Fade, which would put us at damage reduction of 44. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and try Burst of Speed. Okay, we're going to do Burst of Speed for this just so we can zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's see. There was something I was supposed to talk to you about. Let me check my list. Yeah, we're going to talk about Burst of Speed versus Fade. So an argument was made that Assassins will never use Fade. They will always use Burst of Speed, which I disagree with because Burst of Speed would be useful in easy setups, easy maps, chaos, LOD content, stuff like that, absolutely. But if you're going to fight a tougher map, especially when there's curses involved, I would still encourage using Fade because you're going to gain a set amount more PDR. You're going to gain more resists to be overcapped, which would help you against negative resist maps. And additionally, you're going to have, let's see, what my level of Fade provides me with curse duration by 15%, which is pretty good stacked on top of the cleansing aura. And then you can also throw in like a Crown of Ages on top of that and just shrug curses off really fast. This is super noticeable in Chaos. Burst of Speed is really good for fast clearing and efficiency, but don't discount Fade. It's a useful tool, and it'll especially be useful if you're going to be playing on hardcore. So, first thing we do before we do any maps, always, every time, is we repair. Oh, we could get some sound. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to go ahead and pop over here and do our first map, our tier 1. I've also changed around how I play to be a lot faster, because it is a poison build. You don't have to stick around. That's something I always make the mistake of doing. Alright, and away we go, right? Another thing too is don't worry so much about the stragglers. You just want to clear. Right? You just want to get the job done. Jump from pack to pack to pack. Call it good. Use your dragonflight to pop the enemies. So you can see how safe this looks. Last night all we did was LOD content. So we have a might pack here. Alright. Took a little bit of damage. I can tell you, having ran these already before today, that the bosses get chunked just like LOD bosses. So this is always a good map to run for runes because you have so many ghosts. If you could get this map to roll, map has ghosts, or you can get it to roll hell bovines. This is even better for farming runes. Would recommend. I ran this map. This is always my favorite map to run in the past seasons, and this build is easily one of the faster clears of this that I've done. The style is fast. It's kinetic. I really enjoy it. I'm telling you, man, this is a sleeper hit. Some people would argue that Poison over Necro is better. Sure, but then you're spending way more high runes and way more items. It doesn't start off as cheaply as this one does. Because Necro gear is always expensive. It's always one of the more popular classes. So this is an option. So is Plagues On. Plagues On's an option. Rabies Druid's an option. So look, we just pop in these big packs and we just finish it up. So here's the boss. She hurts, she amps. But it doesn't matter because we hurt harder. She's done, that was the boss. This map is complete. Clear a little bit more. See some of the packs. But, you know, this looks... Honestly, this looks less dangerous so far than Throne of Destruction, Worldstone Keep. This doesn't feel as dangerous as Worldstone Keep. So, not a bad option. After this video, I will be going live most likely. Just continuing more testing. I think I am going to test out a Necromancer. If you'd like to follow me and join in on the live streams, I stream pretty irregularly at twitch.tv/Lunbox. It's Lunbox with a Z at the end, and predominantly a PD2 or a D2R streamer. Although from time to time I'll play other games. Just kind of whatever tickles my fancy at the moment. Alright, I think you guys get it. I think you see how strong this is. We're at 3, so let's pop this pack. Boom. Done. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to another map. Right? So you guys saw that. Not too shabby. Pretty smooth. Let's try a tier 2. Now, 2 Exaltant Cool usually always has a couple of poison. But it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Not for this build. Keep in mind, we spec'd into Claws of Thunder, and synergize it out. We haven't had to use it once, but it does hit hard. I can verify that. It hits hard. Alright, so this one is 160 density minus all res. Fizz is extra magic. Monsters have more defense, enhanced physical damage, enhanced poison damage, and magic and lightning absorb. So nothing that really concerns us. Away we go. Let's go this way. Hopefully, we don't get any super duper crazy luck. I got another Chammer today off stream. The cool thing about doing maps with a build like this too is you don't got to worry about the magic find on your gear because the maps provide it for you. Which if you're new to PD2, that's the thing. Maps have an inherent magic find in them. Alright, so you can see not too bad of a clear speed. Again, I'm not stressing about all the stragglers. Really just trying to hunt for boss packs and clearing the majority of packs, like the big ones, right? If it's a group, I try and kill it, but if somebody runs away, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Like these little guys, I'm not gonna go and hunt every single one down. So you can see our clear speed, our kill speed is good, time to kill is good, damage is a little low, our health is a little low, so I'll just top us off. We are in maps, this is an LOD content, so you do want to heal up every now and then. I hope this is demonstrating to people that this is viable, this is good. I feel like, and this is probably an entire video topic all on its own, but I feel like people in the D2 community get stuck theory crafting so much because without actually playing, that unless it's absolutely perfect, they just automatically view it as trash, which is a very poor stance to have because there's so many more options that are actually good. And I think this is one of those cases that people sleep on this because it's not a Poison Nova Necro. And I fail to see how this is bad gameplay. Maybe I'll sit down and try and wax eloquently about it, law slut style, at some point. There's a couple of things I'd probably talk about. Okay, so this is a dangerous pack. We are going to chill, because that is a Might and Concentrate Aura pack, and normally I just steamroll into him and get myself killed. So, we're going to kind of poke, try and find the source. Okay, so I think we got rid of the Fnat, yeah. Alright, good, we're safe. That could have dropped us. 100% that could have dropped us. Evil beckons from the void. Not entirely sure which one that is. Alright, let's go ahead and rebuff, shall we? Okay. We got an event going on. Oh, there he is. Okay. So we should have a stream of undead. Here we are. Yep. See what this loot explosion looks like, shall we? Hopefully they'll give me some rejuves. Okay. Glowing orbs, so... Alright. interesting. I was kind of expecting a little bit more, but that wasn't bad. It was... I definitely like the stream more than the waves. Alright. Let's try and get to this here boss. Back to our regular scheduled program. Okay, looks like we're stuck going this way. So once we get to the boss, call it, and move on to our Tier 3 map. Tier 3s are always pretty dangerous, so keep that in mind. I might die. Alright, that was an experience. I didn't want to clear the entire map, but looks like I did, because I made every wrong turn. If you wind up following me, that's a common trend with how I play. I always go the wrong way. Alright, the leech is doing work. We have a lot of archer mobs, which is dangerous. We'll clear this room out and rebuff before we get to the boss. No keys on me. Look at that, key. Alright, Snake Boy, where are you? Hey, look at that. Loot. So there's the boss. He's already lost like 70 or 25%. We're gonna top off. And he's done. Wow, wow, wow. I'm telling you, man, this build is really good. See us jump right into really big packs. Our block is doing work, taking care of us. This is the Project Diablo 2 Season 5 Cobra Strike Assassin. Dang, Sacred Armor. I'm glad that didn't roll rare. My D2R Holy Grail would be pissed. Alright, so I think you got the picture with the Tier 2 map with pretty good density. Let's go ahead and move on to our Tier 3. Giant Skull, good find. Jalal's and Giant Skull in one map. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. This is some really good RNG. Alright, what do we got? River of Blood. My bad. We're going to do River of Blood. River of Blood can be pretty scary. But that's alright. I think this is going to be my starter. I was going to go with a Rabies Druid, but I feel like Druid is going to be a little too popular. So I'm going to give it some room and let it breathe. Okay, let's see. Let's do a repair. Hopefully we don't get gibbed right at the start. Sometimes that happens. I have less defense. They have Crushing Blow, Open Wounds, Cold Absorb, and Lightning Absorb. So this could really hurt. Alright, and away we go. Looks like we go up. So we got archers. This is a dangerous map. Archers, curses, and auras. Our Merc can get killed pretty easily in this. We can get dropped if we're not paying attention. Okay, so as you can see, now this is a really good map for poison builds because there typically are not any poison immunes. So if you're worried about immunes, this is a good one for clearing fast. But again, I don't think this build really has to worry about immunes. And it becomes even less of an issue once you start getting poison facets and stacking that minus enemy poison res. The 20 base from Plague is really, really good. And then you just throw a couple of poison facets in, because Plague is basically equivalent to 4 poison facets in terms of minus resist. And it's definitely noticeable in comparison to using like a Bartux. So that, if I'm not mistaken, this map has 2 bosses, a Griswold looking dude, and a Primeval. Both of them have a lot of HP, so it'll be a good showcase of this build. Alright, we got Nasty Curse, let's see how long it takes, and it's gone. Not too bad. Mage Plate, good find, very good find. Ah, Merc died. That's a problem. So let's go ahead and bring her back. We got kind of bogged down there a little bit.
Hello.
See, I told you these maps can be pretty scary. So, where's this dude at? Alright. Alright. Back in there. We're back in there. Ah, here's the Grizzy boss. Avunos, the Rotten. It's done. Fanat Ara archers is not good, and now there's a Might Ara around here too, so we could die here. We gotta be very careful. Okay, so let's... Yeah, see, if you notice, the Merc is dead again. She got Merced off screen. That's what makes archers very, very scary. Alright. I think we're relatively topped up. Let's find this guy. Okay. So, I think this video is what you can use just to see some gameplay. I haven't changed the spec at all from last night, just swapped around some gear. If this doesn't convince you, that's fine. This is just showing you that you have a lot of options. You should definitely take advantage of those options in Project Diablo 2. This is why Project Diablo 2 is so good, because you can play all sorts of different builds. A lot of builds are way more viable than what you get in D2R. Alright, so this is a big pack, and they're all almost dead. Look at that. The clear on this is not bad. It's not the cleanest, because you're going to get some stragglers. You can chase them if you want. I don't. I like to keep moving. Alright. Nice big pack here. It's pretty awesome. I don't know what to tell you guys. Alright, I think we're heading up to the boss right here. There he is. Belial. Yes, sir. And look at how much damage we're doing. He's done. That's it. Alright. This one had some spicy meatballs, right? This one had some archers. Merc died twice. Alright. So to keep this video right around the 5-minute mark, or 30-minute mark, or a little bit more, we're going to now do our victory lap map just to show you how smooth this is. In regular Hell Cows, this build clears so fast. It's a joke. You'd like look at the cows and they die. So very good for season starting, I would say, especially if you're gonna hunt for runes. So we're gonna do this Blood Moon map, 201 density. We have less hit recover, which is actually pretty dangerous. They have extra fire. They have a chance to pierce, which hurts. They have replenish life and lightning absorb. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. All right, and away we go. Welcome to our victory lap. So as you can see, you know these cows can hit really hard. And we are just crushing it. The boss dies extremely fast. I'm sure I don't have to show you that. But, yeah. This is Cobra Strike. The inferior poison build. Counter to my sarcasm last night, I wholeheartedly recommend this build. It's pretty much off meta. Everyone's focusing on blade skills right now. Okay, the lag there sucked. Lag will kill you. Alright, we're gonna try and just beeline straight for the boss here. And that are our cows. We just melted that whole pack. What do you say, everybody? Pretty keno. Okay, my R cows. Now that's a little more scary. That's a little more nerve-wracking. Alright. We made it through, everybody. We made it through, so let's go ahead and get this boss. Big pack. Here's the queen. Name locked her. Starting to chunk. And it's over. I don't know what else to tell you, everybody. This is a Keno build. Very easy to understand, very simple to play. It's nothing to it. Looks cool, feels cool. Would recommend. My name is Lunbox. This has been Cobra Strike Assassin for Project Diablo 2 Season 5 Beta. And I hope to see you over at my channel at twitch.tv/Lunbox. That's Lunbox with a Z at the end. We also got a Discord, but you got to go to the Twitch to find that. So, again, we'll probably be doing a giveaway on the 24th for D2 plus LOD keys to get more people into Project Diablo 2. If you're interested, go ahead and follow me over on twitch.tv/Lunbox, and I will see you guys later, maybe with another video, maybe for rabies, maybe for vengeance. I did do a lot of vengeance testing. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.